The first time I heard Metallica, well, I can't define the exact first time. It was probably in somebody's car while we were partying in the back seat. But, you know, the first album and era was, of course, Kill 'Em All. And we were fortunate enough to meet Metallica when they did this, like, meet and greet thing at the Record Exchange in Walnut Creek, California. So we met them there. They were very nice to us. They ended up mentoring us. Kirk Hammett ended up producing our demo that got us signed. So it was very, very, very meaningful, and it definitely led to where I am today. But going back to the first record, used to play the hell out of that record on my little Walkman, riding Bart back and forth to practice. And the song I want to pick is, I always loved this song, even though I love their fast stuff, of course, the really fast stuff, but I love stuff with groove. So I think this riff has a really hard groove, and it's the riff from the song No Remorse. When the second album came out, Ride the Lightning, which was actually my personal favorite, probably my favorite of their albums till this day. I was about to say I could remember the first time I heard that, and we were skating in a parking lot in Concord, and some dude was playing it, a friend of ours was playing it out of his car, but I think that was Master of Puppets. But anyway, Ride the Lightning is very significant to me as well, for the fact that that was one of the biggest gigs we had ever played at that point of time in our career. At that point of time, we were basically still a local band. I don't even think our first album was out yet. No, it wasn't. So, but we got the call, and I remember I was just at my parents' house, and my mom's like, "Phone for you, something about a Metallica show." I was like, "What?" And I got on the phone, and it was Tony Isabella, and she said, "Does Death Angel want to open up for Metallica for at the Kabuki, 2 nights, Ride the Lightning tour?" I said yes. We had those gigs, they were amazing. We actually almost missed the first night because the van that was taking me to the show broke down on the freeway. And my dad came to the rescue, and we threw the stuff in his van, and I made it to the show to play the last 3 songs. I was bumming. We were all bumming, and they were pissed. But the next night was great. We played our whole set. Anyhow, Ride the Lightning, I think the opening riff, To Fight Fire with Fire, just ripped my head off. Of course, the acoustic intro is awesome, but when that riff kicks in, that was like the fastest and most brutal riff I could think of that I'd heard at that moment. It goes something like this. You know, it's early. You get the picture. I also got to give props to my man Kirk Hammett, because he wrote some of the sickest riffs as well, including this guy right here.